Hello, Aquarius. Thank you guys for coming by. Aquarius, I'm here to do a post-full moon eclipse check-in with you guys. Now, although this full moon didn't necessarily access your sign in particular, Aquarius, I consider you guys to be kind of the honorary water sign of the zodiac. You are the water bearers, after all. So there's a bit of a misconception around that with Aquarians, unfortunately. But anyway, this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Really any important placement of Aquarius in your chart. If you're cross-watching for your Aquarian friend, that's great. Just keep in mind that some of these energies will apply more strongly to you because you're the one here. Aquarius, it's been a challenging few months for you, at least around here at Inward Eye, and actually other places too. I've been looking at your readings. The energy is quite interesting, and anybody who's watched my Aquarius videos knows I struggle to find the story, particularly with you, my friends, but we'll get there. Let's check in and see how you're doing. Okay, from the wisdom of the tarot, let's get the overall energy for you here. The never-ending story. I believe I got this for you before, Aquarius. The never-ending story. Yeah, this was in your all signs. So I'm picking up on the same group. We'll see if anything changed with that full moon. But of course, the never-ending story is waiting for cycles to complete. You could be waiting for a certain time in your life to come to an end so things can change. I pointed out before that stone heart in the sand timer. The heart is getting anxious, waiting for something to happen. Timing. It's getting close though. Yin energy, divine feminine. And this is kind of that sort of energy, isn't it? You could be waiting to come together with this divine feminine energy as well. But embracing that softness is important. Whether that's within you or that's what you're waiting for. The stone heart kind of, I'm getting the feeling here, it's like the only thing that can bring that heart back to life is that feminine energy. Again, whether that's within or somebody else in your life. We'll see. Okay. Let's get into the spread, Aquarius. We're going to use the Rider-Waite. I'm going to do the Astro spread. You want to talk? Okay. I'm going to do the Astro spread. I'll explain it as I go. We're going to start off with the Sun, and this is in your overall energy. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is recovering from a long and difficult, painful learning cycle. It could have been something recent, never-ending story and yin. Maybe you had to put something to an end that was very heartbreaking. And the Four of Swords is about gaining a perspective and resting, allowing yourself time to recuperate. That's where your focus is. And it's like something that's never going to end or you thought wouldn't. And in comes the yin energy to help you with this recovery. Beautiful. Let's go down to the moon, Cancer's ruling planet. The moon is what we don't know. It could be what's hiding from you, but also it could be what you're hiding. We have the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now, the Knight of Cups could be attached to the yin energy. It's very soft. It's very romantic almost. It can be. The Knight of Cups I often think of as like a poet. But this can be an offer as well. A proposal, an admission. You're focused on recovery right now. It's like you ended something where you had to put your heart, you know, in that timer, like it turned to stone. Wow. Okay. We're going to clarify. Let's take a look at Mercury. That's Gemini's ruling planet. And it's all about communications. There you are, Aquarius, the King of Swords. Actually, the King of Swords has been showing up in everywhere in tarot these days. The King of Swords is thinking clearly, communicating clearly, making a decision. After you put an end to this never-ending story and took this time, you're focused right now on recovery. But out of that clarity will come a decision. And that has to do with messages, sending communication. Okay, you might be waiting for this message. Let's look at Venus. Venus, of course, is love, but it can rule our money as well. Let's see. For Aquarius, what do we have? Okay. The Two of Swords. More air energy. It's like you're at a crossroads of some kind where you can't really seem to... Is it that you can't seem to understand how you feel? Or you need to make a decision here about whether or not you're going to engage your heart. Because the Knight of Cups is hiding in the Moon. All right, let's take a look at Mars. Mars is our outward action. It's our aggressive energy. It's our sex drive. The Queen of Swords. Wow, the King and Queen of Swords. This can definitely be about a legal situation, this never-ending story. It could be, I mean, sometimes the King and Queen of Swords are divorcees. This can be about communication after a time of silence. Maybe you want to have a conversation with this King of Swords. Look how blue this reading is. Wow. Okay, let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter is where your luck and expansion is right now. Let's see what that's about. So many swords. And the Knight of Cups is hiding. The Eight of Swords. Wow, Aquarius. The 8 and the 2 of Swords lead to the 10 of Swords. So this is about not being able to see clearly, as well is the 2 of Swords. This could be some kind of mental standoff of sorts. But this 8 of Swords is like, in Jupiter, it means things can't expand. They can't grow. We'll clarify for sure. Aquarius. You're going to do it again. Saturn, that's Capricorn's ruling planet. Saturn is about where our lessons are, what restricts us, what holds us back. The 2 of Wands is being held back. The 2 of Wands is where you look towards what's next in your life, making a plan for what lies ahead. There's a couple of cards of choices down in Saturn and Venus. And we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. The Emperor can be a workplace, it can be a job, it can be a boss, it can be a judge, an actual judge, father figure, husband. But the Emperor down here is kind of like that standoff. I'm getting a stubborn kind of energy. Okay, wow. It's interesting because in amongst all of this, that never-ending story, which could be a bit of a mental trap, right? That's why we have the 8 of Swords out here. In amongst all of this sword energy, we have Yin and the Knight of Cups. And this is kind of like in the periphery, you know? Very interesting. Okay. This always happens to me in your readings, Aquarius. They're so fascinating to me. 4 of Swords in your focus. King of Swords. Double King of Swords. You're doing what's best for you. Are you keeping strategically silent? Is there something... Okay. King of Swords. 4 of Swords. Like you're doing this because you know it's what's best for you. Or you're the Sun. Leo's major arcana. Aquarius, are you guys dealing with Leo energy? Or you have it strongly in your chart? Because Leo has been so prominent in all of the Aquarian readings, not just here. You guys will have to let me know if you feel comfortable. There's a choice though. But look at the Sun. In amongst all of this blue and black and white, boom, big, bright, warm, a new beginning, vitality, creativity. It could be tied to this yin energy because that's kind of like providing you with a sense of healing and the idea of what lies ahead. That's why we have the Two of Wands down in Saturn. It could be because all of this is going on, you can't really see or make a move. We'll get deeper into it, of course. Let's see about this Knight of Cups and the Moon. This I'm tying to the actual sun and the yin energy. The Hanged Man, Pisces major. And the Hanged Man is about a delay. The Hanged Man. Also, it can be about a new kind of enlightenment. And Aquarius. Up here in the sun, you might have come to some kind of clarity or sudden realization with the sun while you were in a state of recovery or meditation. And in the Moon with the Hanged Man, it's like, see how he can see from a different perspective now. Hanging upside down, the shadows disappear. I wonder what that's about. And then the Knight of Cups is you, it's like under the moon. So maybe what you realized here, what you changed perspectives on, is making an offer here to someone, or an offer somebody made to you. If you're this King of Swords, and I think you are, or you could be the Queen of Swords. King of Swords. What does this King of Swords want to say? The Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is who you want to talk to, the yin energy, the sun. I see. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing. Offers out love and emotion. Very protective over love and emotion. See how the swan has her wing like over that cup? Being very, very protective. That's who you want to communicate to, perhaps. Mother of Cups. Why is she here? Okay, that's too many, but I really need to put them back because there's too many. But we do have fire with the Four of Wands. That's achievement, stability. We have the Devil, Capricorn's energy. That can be about recovery. And then we have the Lovers card. And the Lovers is about making a choice. And usually that choice involves the heart. And it's almost like there's kind of a heart awakening happening for you, Aquarius. This yin energy could have likely permeated. You know, the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, to me, are an interesting couple in tarot. Because when you look at swords, even here, trying to avoid walking through the water, but the water gets through the swords. That's what water does. You can't seal the cracks tight enough, right? That could be what's happening right there as well. The Mother of Cups. Why is she here for Aquarius? Oh. The Emperor. The Emperor came back out. Look at the eclipse on this card. That's like the full moon eclipse in Taurus. And this is also Taurus energy. So there could have been a realization or something that happened during this full moon eclipse. We have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That has to do with that offer. The Emperor and the King of Swords. Wow. Very powerful energy. So what do you want to say to this Queen of Cups? The Five of Wands and Judgment came out of the deck. This is you trying to make a decision around that. Judgment can, with the King of Swords, can also be about a decision from an official. With Mercury, there could be a legal type situation. We have the never-ending story. Maybe it came to an end or it's about to, and you're kind of waiting for communication in that regard. That's quite possible. Some kind of argument too, though, that could result from this situation. Or, like I said, there's a standoff possibly with this Queen of Swords. Let's see the Two of Swords in Venus. Whoa. The Wheel of Fortune. Sag energy. The Wheel of Fortune is all about good luck. It's about which way that wheel is going to turn. And that's it. That could be what you're waiting for here, Aquarius, to see which way this wheel turns. And it's a standoff of sorts here. The Two of Swords is often, I say, it's not being able to see or have the facts you need to proceed. So you're kind of stuck at a crossroads. You don't know how this is going to unfold. Let's see this wheel. Okay. The Two of Wands, which is down in Saturn. Again, you're kind of standing there waiting to move forward, but you cannot yet. And it's like the sun here is what you're looking at. Okay. All right, let's see this Queen of Swords and Mars, because this could be quite... Oh, the Six of Swords. That's actually good. That's the end of conflict. So this Queen of Swords, you could want to move towards this Queen of Swords to end some kind of conflict that you're tired of being in. Let's see. Or you could bring in this communication. Judgment, that's the decision. I see. So you cannot move forward yet. Judgment is Sag and Scorpio energy. You can see at the bottom of the card all of those black birds coming out. And then the bird of freedom rising out of those. Those are the shadows of the past. Pluto. And this is rising free of those with the Queen of Swords and Six of Swords. It's like there's a legal decision. And you're kind of waiting to see which way it's going to go. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. A contentious situation. Could have been a lot of fighting. A lot of sharp words spoken, arguments. And with this Judgment, then the Six of Swords comes in. And then you can open communication, perhaps. What's this about? Maybe you need to apologize for something, Aquarius. It could be. Eight of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And this is in Jupiter. Does this have to do with your finances? The Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy. One more. In Jupiter. Queen of Pentacles. Because this is preventing you. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. 7 to the Eight of Swords. We have the 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. A lot of mental energy, a lot of strategy. And that's exactly what the Seven of Swords is too. The Seven of Swords is like being very protective of your information. Not communicating, playing strategically here. And then the Five of Cups. This can have to do with sadness and regrets and that kind of, like looking back on the past. So when I said you may want to apologize, that could be the case. You may want to return to a state of stability with somebody because you know that your actions, whatever those were, I'm not seeing them anywhere though. Never ending story. Yeah, it's like you're stuck here. There's a sense of feeling guilty. About something you had to leave behind. Okay, whoa, that came out pretty decisively. The Eight of Cups. Now this is interesting, Aquarius. The Eight of Cups, I usually say, is about having the courage to walk away from things that were not enough, right? But here in the wild unknown, there's so much finality. It's not even that they weren't enough. It's like there is nothing left. Look at that black mountain there. And it's kind of like coming out of this. Look at the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I think you're feeling guilty for how you there could be guilt or remorse is all I'm saying. You could be trying to exit a situation without stirring up too much trouble. We have Scorpio on the bottom with death and rebirth. And Judgment. Wow. Yeah, there's something very strategic happening here in Jupiter. And it involves the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And it could be that there's something there that you can't mentally release or something like that. Let's go to the Two of Wands. This is down in Saturn, Cappy's ruler. So we look at these restrictions, which goes up to Venus. No way. The Lover's card came out again. You know, if you put them back in and they come out again, right, it's meant to be. The Lovers is Gemini's major. And this always involves a choice from the heart, where it's like you might feel bad about having to walk away from something that could have been quite stable, perhaps, or walking away from it is going to cause you a bit of a sense of regret. Something like that. But this choice, the Lovers, and that's what you're looking at out that, right? The Wheel of Fortune was attached. That's what you're looking out at, and that's what's being restricted. If we tie Saturn into Jupiter, restriction to expansion, it's because there's something that still kind of needs to be released. Why is the Lovers here? Look at the Lovers and the Sun. It's like there's some kind of strategy unfolding so that you can achieve that. What you see, what you want to go towards. The Lovers, what is this? The Two of Pentacles. Waiting, choices. Keeping yourself balanced. It's definitely involving some kind of legal situation. You're having to be quite strategic about your exit plan. This could definitely have to do with work. The Emperor and the Mother of Cups. Let me try that one more time, because I think this Queen of Cups is playing a key role. The Seven of Pentacles. You want to make plans with this Queen of Cups. What kind of plans do you want to make? Because you're coming in with a strategy. You got the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. These are very solid plans that you want to communicate honestly, very clearly here to this Queen of Cups, because you had a perspective change during a time of recovery. Okay. Plans. The Knight of Pentacles, also explaining what you've been working towards, what's been taking time. The Knight of Pentacles is very diligent energy, pays attention to what they're creating and making sure it's done the right way. We have the Knight of Cups back on the bottom of the deck, still hiding in the moon. I want to see Pisces with the Hanged Man and see what was this change of perspective. The Knight of Cups. That you want to offer something. And it can be to this Queen of Cups, but there's some kind of legal strategy you must employ and keep it hidden. The Four of Cups. Lots of cups coming through now. You might want to apologize for taking so long to see this, to be able to do this. Because the Four of Cups is kind of, with the Knight of Cups, that's an apology. Interesting, Aquarius. Okay. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. You want to build towards something stable. Maybe that's what you want to talk to this Queen of Cups about. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got lost in it for a minute, you guys. Let's get some star codes on this. So the only thing that needs to happen is for this to clear up. This, I think it's a legal decision of some kind. Wow, I don't know when the last time I saw so many swords in a reading, Aquarius. Okay, let's see, what did we get? We have Libra. You could definitely be dealing with a Libra. We have the King and Queen of Swords. But Libra is about law too, and justice, balance. We have Mars energy. Aries. This takes me over to Mars, and with Libra there's some kind of decision, right? To free yourself up or some. Jupiter, abundance. Does this have to do with protecting your money? Is that why you're being very strategic? It definitely could be. The 4th house, that's Cancer's house. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but strong Leo energy as well. The house of the home, the house of the mother. This could have to do with your actual home. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season. You know how I call you the honorary water sign, Aquarius? I always find there's something between those two energies, Scorpio and Aquarius, that are very similar. This should be a season for you where a lot happens. I don't even know. Well, I'm going to go to the Lover's Oracle. We'll get a couple of these. These can come out as advice, Aquarius, but it looks like you're very clear on what you're doing. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Is that what the Knight of Cups wants to say? That's hiding under the moon? That's you, Aquarius? Is that what you realized? And you want to speak that to this Queen of Cups. But you can't. Okay. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. And remember, love is the greatest healer. That's amazing. Remember when I said the yin energy and the sun in your focus? This was what is bringing you that sense of healing. Whoever you're dealing with here could be providing you with that sense of playfulness, that fun. It's healing to you and providing you with kind of a different perspective now that you've healed. Close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, exactly. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances. And definitely there is some tense circumstance going in here. Aquarius, I think it's very important to embrace the energy of the sun and that yin. Now, again, whether this is coming from a dream of yours that's providing you with that, like what you see after all this, or it could be a person. The Queen of Cups down here in Mercury seems to be who that message is for. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do a romance angel. No, I'm not. I want this one. True Love Reading Oracle for Aquarius. Yeah, I knew it was ready to talk. Inner peace. That's what you see. And that's what you're gaining here with the sun to the 4 of Swords and the garden. The garden is that 7 of Pentacles. It's the seeds you want to plant. It's the things that you want to grow. Abundance. Again, this could have to do with making sure you have the finances for that, Aquarius. That could be part of this story for you. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. Thank you for coming by, Aquarius. Happy Halloween. Like I said, Scorpio season always reminds me of Aquarians for some reason. If you want to, let me know. Are you dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius? Because that's strong. Okay, Aquarius or Leo, because that's strongly here. Take care, my friends. I'll see you soon.